What are the qualities that Kamala Harris should be looking at in a vice president?
Nobody knows more about how to do that than she does, right? She is the vice president. She's been through that process, and I know she'll create a process that makes sense for her, and yield somebody that she wants to be on a ticket with.
If you were to be selected in that role, how would what would your strategy be going out on the campaign stump to win the election?
My strategy is going to be the same no matter what, and that is to tell the world about the kind of leader that Kamala Harris is, but also just I think to remind the country that they already agree with her and disagree with Donald Trump on issue after issue after issue. You know, with all the personality stuff and all of the kind of things that swirl in the media, it's easy to overlook that.
I don't know if you saw this, but Joy Reid was on MSNBC, and she made a statement that was basically said that if you're black and you are not supporting Kamala Harris, you're weird. Basically, it felt like she's saying every single black person has to agree on every single issue, and I just feel like that's offensive in some way because we're not monolithic. Just like all gay people aren't going to vote the same way, all black people aren't going to vote the same way, all Jewish people aren't going to vote the same way, all white people aren't going to vote the same way.
Yeah, and I certainly remember when I was running for president, I didn't assume or expect that for example, because I'm gay, that everybody who's gay is just going to automatically agree with me and think I ought to be president. And one thing that I noticed, and I think bears mention about Kamala Harris, is right, even when the president of the United States gave her his backing, even when it became clear that everyone who anybody guessed might have competed against her quickly said that they want her to be the nominee too, and endorsed her. The first thing she came out and said wasn't, it's been given to me, I'm going to go do this now. She said that she wants to win and earn the nomination and the presidency. And I think the way she's talked about earning it means that she doesn't assume that any, every Democrat or everybody who looks like her is going to automatically going to be on her side. But just as importantly, it means you don't assume anybody's going to be against you. Yes, there's going to be a responsibility to earn the votes of people who you might expect will be with us, but you can't just go assume that. And there's going to be an opportunity to reach out to people who you might guess might not vote for her, but we shouldn't assume that either.